What is up, guys? Zane from the Madden YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to show you guys how to stop the inside zone out of the nickel 3-3-5 defense. But before we get into the video, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you guys take time to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the uploads coming your way here on the Zane Madden YouTube channel. If you guys are looking to take your game to the next level in Madden 21, check out my brand new Madden strategy site, gridirongameplans.gg. The link is below in the description. And over there on gg.gg, you guys are going to be able to find our vault updates. Those are going to be weekly updates of the most popular metas out there in the community. In fact, we just updated our website today, Sunday the 23rd, with our EA Access feel, kind of what we're talking about being the pain points in the game, which, as we all know, is the coverage. So we've got 4 hybrid coverages that we broke down for our subscribers there on the website. Highly encourage you guys to go check it out. It is a very, very easy to navigate mobile site. In fact, you know, one of the biggest things that we talk about is the fact that, you know, most Madden sites out there don't have a great mobile interface for you guys to learn your tips and your tricks and keep them right next to you as you play. So right there on our website, we're trying to do our best to give you guys a great interface that you guys can keep those notes right there next to you as you play and improve at the game. So go give it a look. We're running a pre-sale for Madden 21. If you guys sign up before the 25th of August, you guys can get a full year for just $75. Once that sale is over, if you guys are watching this after that date, you guys can still sign up. There's $9.95 a month or $99.95 for a year, which will still save you about 20 bucks off of your yearly subscription. So definitely go check it out. Great website. Today, though, we're going to go ahead and talk about the nickel 3-3-5. Now, this run defense we're going to show you is going to mesh very, very well with the coverage stuff that's right there on Gridiron Game Plans, because those tips were also in the 3-3-5. But we're going to show you guys how to shut down the inside zone out of this formation very, very easily. Now, for this to work, you really have to pay attention to a couple things. One, is there a tight end attached? Or two, is it just the tackle? So basically, you're going to line up in a spot on the field that's going to allow you to shoot the gap against the inside zone from the shotgun from a certain depth. So what this is going to allow you to do is hit the running back in the backfield and get more of those hit stick fumbles. So if you guys have Enforcer, with this year, it's very, very easy to hit stick compared to last year. One of the things I noticed immediately was how easy it is to hit stick. And, you know, this is going to be great for you guys that like to use an Enforcer, because you should be forcing quite a bit of fumbles here. Now, when there is a tight end attached, we're going to have a slightly different setup that's going to allow you to get other players on the field clean tackles on the ball carrier. But we'll get to that in a moment. Let's go ahead and show you guys how to shut down the inside zone. So we mentioned right off the bat, is there a tight end or is there not? So the running back is on one side of the quarterback or the other, obviously in the shotgun formation. So inside zone always goes opposite of the running back. That's one of the reasons I personally don't like the shotgun formation year in and year out, is because the run game is pretty one-dimensional. It typically goes away from where the running back is standing, versus under center or pistol, you have a middle, left, or right threat from under center set. So it's just a preference thing for me, and I like to keep balance. But I've gotten a lot of requests for how to shut down the inside zone. So let's go ahead and show you guys. Here's a gun doubles offset inside zone. So there's no tight end on the side that they're running to. This is a very, very easy gap shoot. So all you're going to do with this is you're going to bring this safety down, and you're going to stand basically in a spot about 2 or 3 yards to the outside of the end, but also 2 to 3 yards outside of the linebacker as well. And that's going to open up this lane that you can shoot through. Now, you saw right there, the computer could tell right away and it veered away, but you will be able to fly in and get these hit sticks if you're able to react, you know, pretty quickly upon the snap. So you're gonna see right here, I'm just sitting still, the ball snapped, and then you just fly into the backfield and you're gonna make that tackle. Now, the computer is a lot more wiggly than a user. When you do this right now, one of the things you're gonna notice right away is that the ball carriers kind of jump around when you try to make drastic cuts, versus the computer is a lot more fluid. So when you're facing an actual opponent online and they snap the ball, this is going to allow you to really fly in and get those hit sticks, and they're not going to be prepared for them. So again, you kind of see here how that allows you to just fly straight into the backfield. And again, the computer is going to, you know, run away from you. But again, all you're doing is lining up in this spot. Like I said, it's about 2 or 3 yards outside the tackle, you know, 2 or 3 yards outside this, or I'm sorry, the defensive end, 2 or 3 yards outside the outside linebacker. And, you know, about a yard behind that linebacker as well. And you're just going to shoot straight down into the B gap. So you see right here, that allows you to, you know, fly in and get that hit stick. So pretty easy to do that right there. We'll go ahead and do it one more time here. You can see now I've got Avalanche active on both of these guys. So if you get a hit stick, it basically guarantees fumbles as long as you square them straight up. It can't be from a side angle, although you could still force fumbles from the side as well. So we'll kind of show you what I mean here. Kind of fly in. You get that hit stick. It doesn't force the fumble because it was a glancing blow from the side, even though it was a big time hit stick. So again, pretty easy to make this tackle in the backfield to stop the inside zone. Now, what if they have a tight end on that side? You know, they're running an ace formation, gun ace offset. You know, how do you stop that? And I totally get that. So let's go ahead and find a formation where, you know, there is a tight end attached to the side that they're running to. So it could be a wing tight end, could be, you know, let me see here. Here's an inside zone. We'll flip it. So that way they're running with a tight end. So now you see that there's a tight end over here as well. Now, what you're going to notice is when you do this, you try to fly down into that spot, it's not going to open up the same at all. So they snap the ball. You see how you're running right into the tackle. Now you do have a slot corner there if there is no slot receiver that can help loop around, but it's not great. So what we're going to do when we face this, I'm going to go ahead and reset my linebackers here. So hopefully Wagner will move back. What we're going to actually do is we're going to pinch our defensive line, and you want this middle linebacker to be at his regular depth here. What you're going to do is pinch your defensive line, and you're going to go stand right here behind this defensive end. And what this is going to do is you're going to let the snap happen, and I'm going to hold right trigger so they don't snap the ball right away. You're going to let this happen, and what you're going to do is you're going to kind of take a step towards that line and then loop hard to the outside. So you're going to go all the way around to the outside and fly straight down. Now, a really good right tackle may peel off and block you late. And if that happens, that's fine, because what we end up with is the middle linebacker free more often than not for a hit stick opportunity. So if they don't have a great tackle, though, the one that doesn't retarget off of that inside zone, maybe they're unathletic, they're more of a power run blocker, not a zone run blocker. Maybe you're just too fast, too athletic for them to block in space. That'll give you an opportunity for a shot on the running back if they really try to bounce that run to the outside. So kind of show you what I mean here. First step towards the line, then loop hard around. And you see how you're just going to basically loop around and it leaves you unblocked. And that was really, really muddy right there. So let me go ahead and do one more example, or we'll do a few examples here. Another thing you could do is, you know, take an extra step back. You saw right there, I kind of got caught up in the junk right away there. So if you take an extra step back away, that might allow you to kind of hit this a little bit better. So you see here, now you fly. You see actually he's going to that outside linebacker. That tackle is actually not even targeting us. So if we get that gap shoot down, you're actually going to be, you know, free to the ball carrier here on this particular tip. So we'll keep working at this here. And you see here, you can just fly straight around. There's the hit stick and there's the avalanche. So, you know, you're able to get this with a little bit of practice. You know, to me, I think shooting the run this year is going to be a lot about where you stand, how to shoot the gaps. This has got a different feel defensively than a lot of years. I feel like defense is very, very hard. It's going to rely very, very much so on your gap shooting ability with your user. It's going to rely heavily on your ability to adjust, not just play stock coverages. And, you know, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting right now. So again, we got that vault update. If you guys are a little confused on where to be on defense right now, we can help you out over there on Gridiron. But again, you can see as far as shooting, you know, tight inside run, you just kind of take a step back and then loop around. So you see right here, here it is. You're basically going to loop. Right there, they didn't even block that guy. That was just fluke. But you see how we're not blocked at the point of attack. Now, there are other inside zones here that you can run that will block you. So we'll kind of show you here. Right there, I'm just in 2-man under. You could call cover 4, cover 2 zone if you want. But we'll try to find another inside zone that you guys can practice. We'll see if this that's a read option. I want to make sure that they give to the running back. Let's see. Here's an inside zone. So here's an example of an inside zone with a slot receiver and a tight end that's actually kind of detached too. So you got 2 extra blockers, but there's no tight end in line. Whenever you face this type of front, you are going to stick with this approach where you kind of stand right here and you're trying to loop around. But again, right here, there's a good chance that 89 might block us or chip us where we can't get a clean hit on the running back. And that's okay, because I want you to watch secondarily, it's going to be Bobby Wagner that's going to be flowing to the ball free as well. So you'll see here, we're going to let them snap. You're going to fly around. Actually, right there, they blocked it okay. If they're blocking and getting inside, you could crash your line as well. So we're not only pinching, but we're going to crash our line to the inside. And again, you want this linebacker to be, you know, standing pretty much free right here. So go ahead and show you, kind of stand, you know, behind this defensive end right here. And, you know, an extra yard or 2 off the ball. and you see how we just fly around. We're free right there, but our guy's getting blocked into us. So again, you're gonna have to kind of, when that's happening, just take a step back. Want to kind of go through failures too. I think it's always important to show failures. If you're getting pinned inside, you can sometimes try to spread your linebackers, make it easier for you to kind of shoot. This will really get you one-on-one with that right tackle. So kind of watch how he plays here. See how I peel off and the tackle goes and gets me. A worse tackle might not. So just kind of, you know, keep that in mind as well. You maybe spread your linebackers if you're struggling with shooting the gaps. You know, you're going to find a spot in general where you're going to be able to maybe stand and maybe you're going to be able to loop harshly enough where you can come in free. So maybe you step a little bit closer. You see how you climb around like that. That's pretty good as well. I mean, you're going to be able to take what you can get. I mean, you don't have to have a hit stick every time, but you just need enough to kind of tell them, hey, you're not going to run the inside zone. And not a lot of players are running inside zone. I have seen some people run a good amount of it, but passing is so easy right now that I don't think people are really learning how to stop the inside zone. And it can be there for an annoying, you know, 4 to 7 yards a clip, depending on a game-to-game situation. So just kind of keep that in the back of your head, is that, you know, user gap shooting is super important. You know, you want to be able to, you know, stand in the right location and bait them into some of these calls as well. You know, if they're really running this inside zone on you, you know, in general, I think that if you wanted to try to do the regular version where you stand right here, you're going to notice you probably are not going to come in. Even though there is not a tight end in line, he's in the slot. Chances are you're not going to come in free. So you see right here, yeah, they kind of just block us down into it. Now we were lucky to get blocked into it, but you know, again, it's going to be all about just the practice and the repetition of standing in the right location. And you're going to learn where to stand against different formations. I mean, that's one of the things when you stay in a defense, you're going to learn where to stand and where not to stand. And that's not only in run defense, but also when you're trying to get blitzes to work, knowing where you can stand and get away to bait a route off the line for a quick pass interception. It's going to apply tenfold. It's not just for your run defense. So this is just the beginning of our Madden 21 defensive content, guys. Again, urge you strongly, go check out gridirongameplans.gg. We have lockdown hybrid coverage on the website right now. We just showed you, for the most part, how to hit stick inside zone in the backfield, at least slow it down when, you know, they have a tight end attached and they're running behind a tight end. And then that's going to allow you to get them in passing scenarios where the website is going to take you to that next level, especially right now with all the complaints about how poor zone coverage is. We're going to show you how to, you know, rectify that situation there on the website. So once again, guys, thank you so much for checking out the video. This is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.